everybody! I am Miss Willow, or otherwise known as Amber. I am a digital artist, fantasy gamer, storyteller, and a lot more. I'm a jack of all trades. Welcome to my channel. I hope you have a fun time. I am going to be drawing some different things today. Usually I draw dragons. As you can see, here is a perfect example of one of the many canvases that I have spewed dragons upon. So that is definitely a big deal to me. But today I don't plan to be drawing dragons. I plan to be working on a special piece dedicated to a more humanoid character, Miss Willow, aka my persona. So she's gonna be reading a book, and I have been working on that. But first I want to show off some of my artwork so that you guys who are new and you guys who aren't new can still have a look and enjoy it. Let me make sure the stream volume works. You might hear me twice. Okay, perfect. Hello, welcome to the stream, everybody. I am gonna throw a little PSA in the chat here. There we go! Perfect. Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I am having a great one. Don't forget, you can support me by following and cheering with bits. And I have this cute little channel points thing in the corner with a little baked goodie. I edited those little treats to be Farendale treats instead of channel points, so it feels more at home with the whole Farendale channel and fantasy and my artwork and stuff. So, hello guys! Hello! I am going to be drawing today, and here is some piece that I made, I would say a little while ago, but it consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different dragons. I wanted to see how many dragons I can squish together in one canvas. Of course I could do better next time, there's so much room, but I just wanted the beautiful setup to really in the background shine with, sorry, what did I do? There we go. My bad. That didn't mean to be clicked. Okay, so now you can see it better. Now it's not shrunken all of a sudden. There we go, the feathery red dragon. He has a big long beak. A studious green dragon, probably a professor with copper glasses, and he teaches magic. A little brown dragon with a copper hue. A werewolf dragon with many horns on the top of his head, a very big-eared finned dragon with green eyes at the bottom, and a kind of whiskery dragon with a cute pink nose in the corner. And I have another green dragon at the top, but he's just a little bit too proud of himself to be mentioned. Hello, Indo! Welcome to the stream! How are you? Glad you could make it! Alrighty. Here we go. Alright. It is time for me to show the next drawing. The next drawing must be shown. So, this is Miss Willow holding a sword. She is full body character drawn in this picture. I want to work on the proportions better if I were to redo this, but I am very proud of the colors and the pose. Very nice. I have her holding a big sword, probably too heavy for her to carry, so it's just kind of leaning on the ground there a little bit. Oh, Indo says, oh my god, that's amazing art. Thank you so much, Indo. I'm so happy you like it. Yeah, even the older pieces I still really appreciate and love. Oh my, so yeah, I really tried here the hands I want to work on. I can't say this was too recent, but I wanted to try having her wearing some kind of fancy armor and some tall, like, knee-high boots. Here's another picture of Miss Willow, a lot more colorful this time. Last one was a bit gray and dreary. This one is a bit more colorful, if you ask me. She's sitting cross-legged with, again, some very similar boots. And she's just having fun, like, sitting, maybe enjoying the summer days. And a little baby dragon is, like, pawing at her knee, like, can I have some, attention? I want attention. The small dragon is so cute. Thank you. Yes, he is. He is a sweetheart. I always love having little creatures begging Miss Willow for, like, treats and stuff, because in the stories that I write, she usually is, like, the charitable princess who just gives things to dragons, instead of, like, the knights who steal from dragons. She's just like, oh yeah, here's jewels. You can have the jewels. I understand. Here you go. like free of charge. You're a wonderful dragon. Here. And she always has that kind of stuff just in her purse, ready for whatever kind of evil dragon.
Thank you so much for following! Who's gonna be next?
Oh, a follow! Hello! Thank you so much! That is amazing! Thank you so much! That means a lot! Welcome to the channel! I hope you have fun here! Hello, Glitched! Welcome! Hello there, ma'am! How are you doing? I am doing wonderful today! I just became a Twitch affiliate yesterday, and I am so stoked and excited and just can't wait to work on this journey, and thanks to you guys' support, this dream of mine that I have been having for so many years of being able to take my artwork and video making to the next level has become a reality! So I'm so excited! Thank you so much for the congrats! I am having so much fun here! So today I am showing off a little bit of my artwork before I start drawing and working on my project. I showed off some many dragons that I did in one canvas. By the way, so that you guys aren't bored to death if I have to go somewhere quick or thinking about what I'm gonna draw, I have a cute little portfolio under my webcam so that it scrolls through some of my best art if you guys feel like that is a fun thing to take a peek at. Some of them are from my stories. I had a full-body drawing of my persona, Miss Willow. She is holding a sword. And now the next new drawing. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so happy you think so. Thank you, Glitched. Oh, the next drawing I think you're gonna like. It is a very unique dragon. I'm used to drawing all my dragons very, very similar, and I wanted to work with shapes, so I tried to make more of a squared off character, and this is Outlandish the dragon. His name is Outlandish because he is very much like his name. He's outlandish. You'll never expect what he's gonna do next. He is just full of surprises. So he's this big, tough dragon who everyone's afraid of, but deep inside he's just a little softy. Yes, everybody say hi to Outlandish. He's secretly a really sweet dude. But everybody's scared of him in the stories. Here's another Outlandish. He's checking out a sword, very flaunting his muscles, ready to do some big quest at the kingdom. But everyone thinks he's this mean guy who's a show-off. But really, we don't know quite yet why he's been called to the kingdom castle. Maybe he has some very important duty to resolve. A big teddy bear dragon? I guess so. I could show you. I do have a very fluffy one. Her name is Ivy, and she is the goddess of hugs and warmth. And I think you guys are gonna like Ivy. She's pretty much the most teddy bear of a dragon that I have. Please stop scrolling so much faster than I can even catch up with, please. Thank you. Oh my gosh, my mouse is so sensitive. I like it very sensitive because I don't like having to move my hand much at all. Here she is! Ivy the goddess. She's the goddess of warmth, hugs, happiness, comfort, and she's just a big fluffy teddy bear of a dragon. Practically. So she's one of my favorites. I love the design, and I had so much fun drawing this, it is unbelievable. I need a quick sip of water. A buff teddy bear dragon? A buff teddy dragon? Oh, very interesting. Oh man, I should really draw like a bear dragon or a dragon holding a teddy bear. So here's Ivy. She's a sweetheart. Oh, this next one's gonna be a little bit weird. I tried to draw something really fast that I haven't really ever practiced before, and I was looking at like one of my family's cats, and she's like super gargoyle looking, like big eyes and gray and looks like a stone statue, and she just seems like a protector in a way. So I was like, I need to try drawing a gargoyle, because I always call the cat, hey gargoyle, how's it going? So here's a very interesting gargoyle, if you do ask me. Let me zoom in here. Yeah, there he is. He's got a very long neck, like a giraffe, and he's kind of creepy, a little bit scrunkly, a little creepy, but he's kind of sweet at the same time. So there he is. That is my idea of a gargoyle. Next drawing is I just titled this Red Dragon, so I kind of forgot what I had opened. Let's see what this one is gonna... Oh, there we go. I totally forgot. He is a little bit of a test. I think I drew him the same day as the gargoyle? Yeah, I think so. Maybe. But it was another quick dragon example that I was trying to really quickly jot down and have fun with. So he's a red dragon with some orange, like, tiger stripes. He's puffing, like, some heap of fiery smoke out of his nose. He's a classic dragon. Classic fire-breathing, angry-looking. But usually my dragons can be a little bit cute, so... this is kind of like a classic evil red dragon from the stories, like, dragon... like, captured a princess, but I have a red dragon that you guys might really like. His name is King Augustine, and he is a very, very, very good king. He rules the kingdom of Farendale in my stories. He is as old as time, but when people ask, I just explain it as he's thousands upon thousands of years old. But he's a sweetheart. He looks very stern, but deep down he is really just a little goofball. Here he is. Yeah, so I did a detailed version of him. And he's got, like, the glasses, and he's just so adorable. There's this little black cat who's a stray that comes into the kingdom, and he just kind of adopted her and named her Pepper, and they sit on his throne. She sits on his throne as he eats in front of the fireplace and enjoys. That's just Pepper and King Augustine are, like, best friends. So, that is that. And then next, this is what I'm working on. Sorry to keep you guys waiting on the true project for today, but I am working on trying to read my stories on Twitch, so I need a way to do that. I need some aesthetic scene to really promote the reading aspect of it. Instead of the normal border that I have with the artwork, I need something that's going to really set the scene. Maybe a fireplace in the corner, like, crackling and popping, and, Miss Willow here sitting on her fancy chair reading the Book of Farendale. That could be really awesome. So, you guys may in the future, near future, possibly, if I figure out how to do it right, find videos of mine not on my YouTube channel that are story-oriented, and I can answer questions at the end and talk to people and chat about, like, the chapters. But today what I'm going to be working on is trying to get something settled with the coloring on this, because yesterday I finished the line art, and I think it looks very nice. I was definitely not used to drawing too many human characters, so you guys can probably tell I showed off so many dragons that dragons are my go-to. You can't blame me for that. I grew up, what you grow up drawing the most is probably going to be the easiest thing to draw for you. So dragons and griffins are my comfort drawings. Humans, not so much. So I was shocked when I was able to draw this as quick as I did. And, you know, it gave me a lot of encouragement, hope, and my ego rose a little bit to think I can draw people a little bit more better. So, what I need to do is first... Oh, what do I do? I need to color the background a solid... Oh, no. Ooh, oh, no. Not that. I need a solid color. Not anything grayscale, something very popping. No, it's not gonna stay orange. Believe me, this is not what I'm going for. If it was, I would be a little bit concerned. But I need a color that's gonna make the color of her stand out, because a lot of her colors are very light toned and are gonna not stand out against the background, and that's gonna be very difficult for me to color. So what I need to do is... Oh, this is gonna be very awkward looking. Okay, believe me, it's not gonna be staying these colors. Trust me. Trust me. Hello, orange lady. Oh, that's great. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's awesome. Hello, orange lady. Hello, orange and purple lady. Yeah, so, yeah, this color is just to emphasize where I'm coloring, so that I can see the very obvious differences. Because her hair is white, her feathers are like a gray, and who knows what the chair behind her is gonna be. Like a light gold, perhaps? I just can't have that not standing out. So I need a dark background that looks cozy, maybe a fireplace. There's a lot of different assets to this new border that I need to work on. So if you guys have any ideas of something that could look good for a reading stream or something medieval fantasy reading kind of theme, feel free to let me know, because all suggestions can be good. So I'm thinking a fireplace, and she could be reading. Maybe I can have, like, her book flip the animation. Like, she could turn the page as she's reading, and, like, her eyes, like, look back and forth. I have her eyes kind of facing, like, this side. And I was thinking in the beginning I could have a little animation. Just a little slight one, so that it can be played on loop as a media source in the corner, and you guys can see both me reading and her reading, too. Oh, no problem, Indo. No problem at all. Welcome back to the stream, by the way. I'm sorry to hear that you had issues. Hopefully the stream works well now. I was just talking a little bit about how I'm going to be drawing this and what I'm planning to do for a future reading stream, because you probably know that on YouTube I have a whole series called Farendale Storytelling, and it takes place with my characters in a fantasy kind of non-physical dream-esque world, and it's medieval fantasy with kingdoms, castles, like horse and buggy kind of, and basically it's just a really fun series with some scary tales, some cutesy tales, very nice stuff, and it's all just really cool. So I was feeling a little bit anxious about wanting to bring those to Twitch, but how would I bring those to Twitch easily? So I'm still thinking about how long the story needs to be, and how long the questions and answers panel should be. Alrighty. Coloring in that. Up here. Just like this. A little bit on the chair. Yeah, can't forget the chair. The chair is not part of the background. Alright. The chair is not part of the background. Definitely not. Ah, there we go. Oh, hello, purple lady. Yes, hello, purple lady on an orange background. Very, very odd color choices. But I assure you, it's gonna be looking stellar by the end of this. But yeah, I'm thinking about how I'm going to... Oh, you know, let me see. Emphasize a very fantasy style to this. So what I want to do is basically reenact my stories in a platform that will work on Twitch without it being, like, only 10 minutes long, because I don't see a very easy point of streaming if it's only going to be 10 minutes long. So I've got to fill up the time well. I need to make sure that I have a good long panel for people to talk with me about the story, have predictions, talk about what characters they like and don't like, etc. And I also need a good portion of the thing that I can clip or highlight for just the story itself, because that would be pretty fun. I could save that, and you guys could see a collection maybe on the channel of chapters. Of course, I have chapters on YouTube that I want to reread as well, so those could also probably find their way somewhere here again. But I might not have the scripts for them, so I might need to rewrite some of the stuff, or have, like, a marathon where I listen to, like, them like an ebook or something. I need to think about how I'm gonna show those stories with new artwork and such here, too. Because you guys would be missing a lot of the story, and that just wouldn't be very happy. Here, I can turn the orange down a little bit. It's a little bit intense. And here, if I make a layer above the purple, I can have a clipping group so that I can only draw where it's purple. Therefore, I won't be going out of the lines. Story time. Oh, well, I hope it's a nice memory or idea, because I love having, like, a very cozy feeling to my channel. I want people to see it and think, oh wow, this is like dragons and Vikings and princesses and fantasy stories mushed together with animation and, like, me streaming and chatting and drawing stuff. Oh, there's so much of the aesthetic to package together, and I need to figure out slowly over time how I want to do that perfectly. Stay in the lines, how all coloring books must be. Great comment. Oh my gosh, it is... I hate drawing in the lines, especially digital art, because it gets so difficult. So what I need to do is, here, you guys can see, I can't show the clipping group because of how my video is cropped, but I have a layer above it which is making it so that everything purple here is the only thing that I'm able to draw on. So therefore, since I colored the whole character purple, by the way, if I go ahead and I draw, it's not gonna go out of the bounds too much. I still have to, on the inside of the character, really care about that detail, but on the outside it gets easy for me. I'm saving myself a little bit of stress and effort by doing that. So that's a tool I really like. The clipping group is probably my favorite thing. Ah yes, she has pointy fantasy elf ears and catbird wings for my catbird spirit animal, the gray catbird. Not a catbird mix, but it's literally called a catbird. It's like a gray, it's like a gray bird, and they have this, like, meowing call that goes, they kind of sound, I don't know if people would think they're annoying or not, but I like them, and everyone thinks that I am deep down a catbird for whatever reason. I can see it. I totally can see it. But, yeah, I like to really emphasize that and embrace it with my art, so I gave Miss Willow occasionally these gray wings to represent that. Her husband, Luvisa, on the other hand, oh my gosh, he's just such a awesome person and, like, such a light of my life that I just want to emphasize him as something really holy and dear and beautiful, so I gave him angel wings. So many people look at his character and mine and say, oh, so are they angels? And I'm like, well, no, but kind of one of them, but me, Miss Willow, no, her wings are more bird-like. They're not supposed to represent, like, angelic. They're supposed to be like, oh, hey, she's a catbird. Secretly, deep down, her soul reflects a bird. So it's different. It's difficult to explain. Dogfish versus catbird. Catfish versus dogbird. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's animals that are like catfish. Yeah, like, people understand what a catfish is, but I've had before, at least I'd hope so, I've had before people say, oh, so a catbird, is that like, oh, I forgot the name of, like, the mythical creature, and some people, like, think I'm talking about a kitten with wings, and I'm like, no, I'm so sorry, no, it's not that, I'm actually talking about the gray catbird. Like, it has, like, gray feathers, it has, like, a little darker feather on the top of its head, I believe. I could be wrong. But they're pretty neat. I like them. Although they used to eat all of our blueberries. So, that wasn't very kind. But again, I mean, I like blueberries. So, not that far off. I do like blueberries and stuff. Different fruits and whatever. I like fruit. Fruit is really nice. I also like spicy things and cheese, so if there's a blend of something cheesy and spicy, I love it. It's pretty much perfect for me. Alrighty. Yeah, so enough about food. Food is a very intriguing topic that you could find me talk about for ages straight and without breaks. Food is an incredible thing. I love food. I'm pretty sure everyone loves food. I haven't met a human being who doesn't like food. But food is pretty good. I could talk about food forever. So bear with me. I love like cheddar cheese is the best, like a good Alpine cheese. I've had like the Alpine cheese, which is like a mixture, I think it said like Swiss, cheddar, and something else. And boy, do I think that is delicious. I loved it. Oh my gosh, I'm still searching for it. I don't know, like, yesterday I was shopping for cheese. And I was trying so hard to find the Alpine cheese, and I was like, where is it? Where is it? I'm gonna get my cheese binoculars. I can't find it. Oh man. I try to go sparing with cheese, though. But I like it as a nice reward. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this seems very fair. Yeah, alright, there we go. I'm very pleased because yesterday I noticed that like one ad played during my video, and it was a little one at the top, but I was so confused, like, are they gonna work? How do they work? See, I only became a Twitch affiliate yesterday, and I'm still learning how everything works. You know how it is. You've got to test things out, make sure that they're working right for you. You've got to understand the process of how something is going to be. And today is like the first day I've seen it did really work. There was a couple very nice ad breaks. So feel free, if you guys, don't be shy. If there's ever too many ads that I put on the video, don't be shy to ask me to, like, hey, it's a little, like, from a third-party standpoint, it's a little too much. Can you tone it down a little bit? And I can take that into consideration, perhaps. But don't be afraid to ask me anything. If there's something that I can't answer, I'll probably not answer, but for the most part, I'm very good with answering questions. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. If you have a request, don't feel like you're gonna hurt my feelings if you ask. Alrighty. Cheese noculars. Oh yeah, that's a good comment. Cheese noculars. 2 15-second ones and a 20-second one back to back. Hold on. 30. Oh, well, that seems like it's under a minute. I mean, I'm trying to learn if it plays my video back what I was speaking during the ad, or if I have to watch to see when it comes up so that I know when to stop explaining something, because I don't want people to miss what I'm talking about, too. So it's going to be very tricky to figure out how it is. I'm still learning. I need to find that good, perfect threshold where it seems like it's still enjoyable for everyone. See, it's important for me to have ads on the video, but it's also important that everybody watching doesn't get, like, what's the word for it? What's the word? Disengaged with wanting to watch the video. See, I want people to still watch. I've seen channels where there's just so many ads that I lose interest and I click off. But I definitely don't want to end up being one of those types of channels. I need to learn the threshold of what my audience is okay with. Of course, I'm sure everybody prefers no ads at all, but I can't really do that because, you know, I can, but it's not in my best interest, so I need to find a reasonable threshold of, how long do they need to last? How long are they decent? How long do people still enjoy? I'm happy as long as the streamer is happy. Oh, well, thank you. I'm definitely happy. I love working hard with the artwork and talking to you guys and having fun. But I also want to make sure that the watchers are also happy. So that also is very important to me too. So as a streamer, it's important, I feel, to find a good balance of what works for both you and your audience. It's important not to get too selfish with it, and, like, I could put so many ads on the video, it's crazy, but I'm not. I'm trying to find what I feel like is fair. But I'm always open to suggestions that if you guys think that I'm doing something that's a little unfair, or if you feel like maybe I didn't step out of my shoes for a little bit, and I'm doing something that is kind of annoying, never feel weird to let me know. Like, hey, kindly, obviously, but hey, you're putting too many ads here. Can you shorten them because I'm losing interest? I'll have to see. I'm still learning the process very much as well. Oh, wait. I said I wasn't gonna make it purple, but I have to add a little bit of purple here. You see, her eyeshadow, I feel like she needs some colors to it. Oh, definitely. Oh, so the purple isn't gonna completely be gone. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. There we go. Blue eyes. Wonderful blue right here. Very detailed. Oh no, excuse me, why did I burp? Okay. You guys might notice. Very tricky. But if people find out when I burp on the stream, wow, kudos to you. Like, honestly, holy moly. How embarrassing, but at the same time, you know what? It has to happen. No judgment. Oh no! The lines! Oh my gosh, she got lipstick everywhere! Oh goodness gracious, what am I doing? It's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. That's slightly better. That is slightly better. Yeah, so I looked at, when the ads come up, and I'm trying to just in case somebody is still able to watch it for some reason, like maybe they have ad-free or something, I still want to talk, so I'm just trying to be saying little things that don't really mean much, like, oh no, the line, and gotta have some color over here. So I'm trying not to make it so that you guys who do have ads miss something important. But I still do try to talk during the ads in case somebody still can hear me. I don't want to be like, oh, ad break. Silence. No. So don't worry. I don't think I said anything super important. Alrighty. Time to draw her big gemmed necklace. Basically stall in an interesting way. Pretty much, yeah. So, I'm used to stalling in an interesting way. When, like, technical difficulties happen or whatnot, and the stream, like, lags or whatever, I have the stream open so I can see what most of you guys are also seeing. There's a little bit of a latency, I believe, perhaps. But I try to stall in a way where I don't just give up on the whole stream for a whole 30 seconds. You know, I've got to stay interesting for the ghosts who are watching, too. You know, who knows what ghostly powers they have. Maybe they can get rid of ads. Maybe they watch ad-free because they're ghosts. Who knows? I gotta stay interesting for all the ethereal beings who may be on the other end. Definitely. The ghosts have to be entertained as well. If the ghosts aren't entertained, I didn't do my job. After all, this is a fantasy world here. Okie dokie. Ah, no. The orange. I have to draw the orange. Perfect. Gotta have very big shine. Very big gold crown with a shine. Beautiful, beautiful. Bright red jewels. Or pinkish red. Pinkish red. Very maraschino cherry-esque. The jewels must shine as well. Very brightly. They are expensive. Oh boy, how much money does Miss Willow have in Ferndale? Oh, we cannot say, but she does like to live her life frugally. Picking her own food from the gardens and not really living up to the rich princess appeal that people think she is. She's a homesteader, practically, yet she's got very expensive jewelry. Yes, Casper can't get bored. Perfect, yes. If Casper is not entertained, I don't know who is. Okay. Now for the drawing of... I need the shines. I need to shade her necklace. I didn't do it at the... I made the mistake. I didn't do it at the same time as the crown. So now I have to pick all the colors, copy them over, and make a big deal out of it. Okie dokie. There we go. Nice little gems. Wait. Little gems? No. These gems are practically half the size of her hands. I wonder what kind of, like, magical ruby they're made of. Perhaps I need a story behind her jewelry, because the gems always, I tried to make them not perfect. Oh, you're entertained? I'm so glad to hear that. I'm very glad. I can tell you've been writing in the chat a lot. It means a lot. Thank you. I can clearly see that I have entertained one person, and that makes me very happy. But yes, I need a story behind her gems, because they're huge, they're chiseled weirdly, like they weren't super refined. So maybe they were mined out of a mountain that a dragon lived in, and the dragon gave it to her as a special reward for helping him out or something. I should really totally think about a story to go with them, because they are pretty interesting looking. They're huge, by the way. Very big. But to the dragon, those are probably really tiny, like the size of his thumbnail or something. So, to Miss Willow, they're like, oof, I can't even hold them. No, no, I'm falling. Oh no, I feel like it's fine. No, I was saying that, oh, no problem, Glitch. I was mentioning that I can tell that you have stayed for a long time of the video, if not pretty much the whole time, so I can tell by, lots of the chat that you're entertained. So I was agreeing with you in the fact that you were like, oh yeah, I'm entertained. And I was like, good, because I can tell. I'm actually proud of that. I'm actually very happy. I like streaming and having people to talk to and people who are interacting. I don't really appreciate spam if people do, like, spam things, but, like, sometimes if I don't answer a question, I might be uncomfortable with it, and if somebody just writes it over and over and over again, I kind of want them to know that, hey, I most likely read it, and if I don't answer after a couple asks, it might not be the best thing to ask, but that's part of what I mean by spam. I don't think that you've spammed in a way that I don't want on my channel, so no problems, no problems. No, it is all good. It is all good. It's hard, since there's, like, not anybody else really chatting at the same time, you see the messages kind of built up and it looks very, like, all of a sudden, lots of the same person writing, but I understand that it's been a long time frame and not a lot of other people have written in, so I'll let you know if there's a problem. Don't worry. Don't worry. Alrighty. So the wings, I really like a very dark gray here. Hello, Theron Wolf, welcome! Good morning, Miss Willow. Oh, good morning to you as well. Hope you enjoy your breakfast. Have a fun time. I just had... Yeah, I'm excited to make some food. I haven't quite made a very good tasting, hearty meal lately, so I've been shopping for a lot of very junky foods. So it's about time I do something very more healthy. I've been enjoying my treats. I treated myself yesterday to a nice, like, cheesy, spicy snack because I got the job. I got the job, guys. I got my job. I went to the interview yesterday. I got it. So I wanted to reward myself with a little snack. And I had a pizza last night that was really delicious. So today I'm thinking of doing something very different than pizza. I am planning on making a spinach Alfredo with lots of garlic and onions and fun things and maybe a good healthy salad to go along with it. So I need a little break from pizza, you know? Alright. Alrighty. Oh, you're watching the stream together? That's so nice. Hello. I have been drawing and having a fun time. Oh! Oh! You used the highlight tool. That is awesome. Congratulations. Well, congratulations to you. Awesome. You used some points. Yeah, so I saw last time I streamed yesterday. First time I was affiliate. First time I had, like, channel points and this and that. Somebody redeemed some of the highlight message tool, and I was so proud, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is so fun! How nice to see. I also... Oh man. So I'm very much excited about remaking her old design. Her old design, she had this big furry coat that had, like, pretty much what you're seeing. Big fur on the top, fur on the cuffs of her sleeves and around the base, and she had this, like, dark purplish red color jacket. So I'm trying to remake that design a little bit better with more better recognizable shapes and everything. So that is what I am doing right now. I'm trying to think of what red looks good that doesn't really clash with the red of her jewelry. I don't think this is clashing so far, so I'm really happy with that. Okay, the camera might shake a little bit because the camera, the way it balances on my laptop is very, very strange. I thought it would be a different kind of mechanism, but it just kind of, like, hangs and you point the thing backwards. So when it's not very sturdy. So when I draw on my canvas, it shakes the camera a little bit, and I want to figure out how to fix that. But if the camera is shaking back and forth, don't worry, it's probably just because I'm drawing very intensely. Just like that. My drawing very intensely does show. You guys can tell when I'm very preoccupied with my artwork. Alrighty, here we go. Lots of this, lots of drawing tablet, please don't scooch like that. My drawing tablet is very sassy to me. I've got to say. Every time I don't want it to move, it moves. My old drawing pen. Oh, I have 500 something? Wow! Oh my gosh, that probably means that you've written a lot. Oh, great job! Congratulations on 500! Oh, wow. Yeah, sure, feel free to ask a question. Yeah, if I can answer comfortably, I shall. Alrighty. I like her sleeves very puffy at the ends, like, very bell-shaped before they go into the fur again. Alright. And one more little fix right there, and that should be good. I need a color for her fur here. I want it to kind of look like that king's robe kind of feel, where it's like red with the spotted fur on the tips. That always really appealed to me. You have really good camera quality. What type of camera are you using? Good question. I have the box right here. Let me see. Here it is. I'm using a... Is this the brand? Adwaita? Adwaita 4K Ultra HD webcam. That it would be ADWAITA. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, unless that's a brand for something different with it, but that's what it says on the box. But it's a really small one. It's actually really tiny and cute. It's really little. It's like this big, and it has like a little clip that you can put, like, it has the little 3-prong thing for you to put it on a stand. Mine came with that. But it also has the ability to clip onto, like, the back of the laptop. But it's not very good of a clip. I don't think... It's not, like, the clip that I was expecting. Maybe not good, but you don't want to shake the... You don't want to shake it too much or else it might fall off. Alrighty. Coloring in this part, stalling as usual. Yes, stalling can be very important during ad breaks. Okay. Yes, stalling for the ad breaks. Does the ad break happen like every... How long have I been streaming? I think I have it set to do like 14 minutes. Alright, the ad should be ending in just a moment. There we go, 4 viewers. Okay, yes, so if you didn't catch the brand, I'm pretty sure it is a Adwaita, ADWAITA, 4K Ultra HD webcam. So it's a small little one. The clip, I feel like you gotta be really careful with it if it's on the end of a laptop, because it is kind of easy, unless I'm doing it wrong, it's kind of easy for it to, like, slip off. So you gotta make sure that I gotta make sure the computer is still, so the little bit of shaking that I'm doing with my drawing hasn't really affected it that much, but the camera does shake on the laptop itself a little, so you guys might see my camera wobble a little bit. But eventually I want to set up a good stand where it is stationary and perfectly there for good. A permanent place for it, if I do ask. So eventually I want to put in some money to maybe produce myself some kind of like a little recording station. I want some kind of like a cardboard box looking thing where I can put pretty lights, my computer setup, my ring light. I do like my ring light. If you guys want to see what that looks like, this is it. It's a, let me see, can this go down a little bit? Hello? Okay, perfect. I have a UB size ring light for when my lighting's bad. This is what it looks like. It has a little phone holder. I love it. I love it. So, the ring light mixed with my little camera, the webcam, I really like that mix. So I need a place that would be able to hold both of them. But yeah, being careful with this camera, I would say, is very important, because I wouldn't say it clips on super... I don't want to sound like I'm downing it at all, because I really love the camera. I was just a little bit more expecting a better clip on for the computer, but I guess maybe more of them are like that. I'm not sure. I haven't really tried too many external cameras before, so I'm pleased with the webcam itself, very much. Oh, you use the same brand. Very interesting. Yeah, so I've never really tried a external camera. But again, like I said, the clip-on mechanism for the top of the computer, being careful not to let that fall off is what I would say I need to be careful of. I don't want that to fall off, so I try not to let my computer wiggle back and forth all that often when it's balanced up there. It has a little mechanism where you can fold the thing back so that it kind of holds in place a little bit, but I still try to be very careful with that so it doesn't fall. It's a very nice camera, but I don't think my computer supports 4K, but I'm pretty sure it can also do 4K, but this is like the best quality my camera will be. Usually my quality looks better if I have my ring light on too, but I don't really have my ring light on in the morning because the sunlight really does all the work itself. I really use the ring light when it's kind of darker in this space. So yeah, the ring light is also really, really nice in my opinion. I do like it a lot. It's done wonders for my videos, especially when I was using the computer's webcam built in. It did wonders. The little, like, grainy look back and forth was so bad when I was, like, trying to record in, like, a darker setting. if I had the ring light, at least that helped so much make the quality, like, more easier to look at for me, in my opinion. So, getting the mixture of the webcam and the ring light does wonders to me. It makes me super, super happy. Thanks for asking. I went on and on and on about it. My bad. I just like explaining things. You know, explaining things is something I do very often. Have another question? Sure, feel free to ask. Yeah. By the way, in case anybody's wondering what software I'm using for drawing, I'm using Paint Tool Sci. And I really do love it. And I'm using a Huion Canvas Pro 16 drawing tablet. In case anybody has more questions about what type things I'm using. I never was very transparent about that in the past. But you know what? People have asked enough, and I'm like, okay, sure. I'm using this tablet. Sure. I like it. Like it a lot. Yeah. You like to hear other people's setups? It's interesting. I like being able to see, oh yeah, so I'm watching like a YouTuber or streamer, let's say, and I really like their setup. Sometimes, like, I feel like it's okay. I feel like it's very interesting being able to compare, like, okay, this camera looks this way, especially if there's, like, review videos. I find very helpful sometimes being like, this is what this camera looks like versus this one next to each other. But, yeah, I don't really put too much time into comparisons. But it's always very interesting. I feel like my setup equipment is pretty fair right now for the types of videos that I'm doing, but far in the future or later on in the future, if I do start to get way more serious with this, I might want to be spending some time investigating new setup as well, because, you know, my background, I love my desk here. This is where I love my recording desk, but it faces everything behind me. But what I really want behind me is another wall that I can have posters of my artwork up. I've always loved the look of YouTubers who make videos, and in the background of their videos are like their own merchandise or something related to their channel, so that it's really just unique to them, pretty much. I've always loved that look. I could have my artwork set up behind me. And maybe if I ever have plushies or a mug, which I do have on Patreon right now, I do have physical merch that people can buy with, like, my artwork on tote bags, like sweatshirt type things, stickers, mugs. So that is very exciting. I do want to order a sample myself of those things. Because, you know what? I want a mug with King Augustine on it. I really do. And I would use that all the time. I would use that during my videos on purpose. You know how it is. How long have I been streaming, and what made you start streaming? Very good question. Okay, I need to think about the wording of this a little bit. Whew. I don't remember exactly when I started streaming, but I have been making videos for many, many years. I would say over 5, and I have been making digital art for, I could probably guesstimate, almost a decade. Streaming, I would say, is more fairly new, but I've been doing it for a handful of years. I have been streaming I believe I was streaming at least in 2020. So, that was on YouTube. Twitch, I haven't been streaming on Twitch for more than like a week. I started streaming on Twitch like a week and a day ago, practically. And I'm already an affiliate here, so I am really so excited about that whole opportunity. And I didn't think it would happen that quick. But all the support and help and everything, all the encouraging words have just been so great. I can't be more proud. I'm not trying to sound at all braggy about it. I'm just so excited. That's all. But yeah, I haven't been streaming on Twitch more than almost more than practically, like, a week, basically. This might be, like, the day over a week mark, but very new to Twitch. Not new to YouTube at all. I have, like, over 4,000 subscribers on YouTube, but that is something that I really also want to achieve my desire here as well. I don't mind how many people watch me. Of course, it's always excited to grow. I'm excited to grow on different platforms. But, I mean, it has always been really interesting to me to want to stream in different places, make videos and content in different areas, and be known by different groups of people. So it is a very interesting experience for me starting here. I really do enjoy my time here on Twitch very much more than I ever expected. So I can definitely say that this has been a dream come true. Oh, 2 months is still pretty impressive to me. I've been trying to get monetized on YouTube for years. Oh my gosh. But, like, even if it took me 5 months on Twitch to become affiliate, I'd be flabbergasted. I'd be like, oh my goodness, I am so not used to that level of, like, easiness. Like, of course I wouldn't call it easy. I had to stream pretty much every day for this week. I had to make sure to keep a 3 viewer average, which just kind of happened the way it was meant to. Of course, I have a very nice Discord server who is full of people who want to watch my videos and awesome stuff. So the process was a little bit easier from me starting from scratch with not a fan base at all. So, but I still feel extremely lucky and happy. I'm still very flabbergasted that this all happened at all. I was, like, jumping up and down with joy yesterday, so excited. I had a smile on my face literally concurrently pretty much the whole day. I was just so excited about the whole Twitch thing, and oh my gosh, if you guys knew how much it meant to me trying to become... It has been such a dream to me to ever become, like, a monetized channel somewhere. And I have been striving so hard for so long with different endeavors, different places and opportunities, and with so much hard work put into, like, 1 week, I just felt like, oh my gosh, everything is coming together so amazing. Yesterday also, I got a new job, and I am so excited about that. I cannot wait for the day that I go in. But I'm also excited. So much stuff happened yesterday, so if I seem very quick with my work today, it's probably because I am just very preoccupied with a lot of new stuff going on in my life, which is very exciting, too. A new job and affiliate in 1 day, trying to learn how affiliate works within the same day, an interview. But yeah, lots have been happening, but I can all say that all those things have been wonderful things. Congratulations, thank you so much. Well, I hope you like it here in Twitch. It is a pretty easy streaming app to use and learn. Thank you so much, Glitched. I said Glyphed. Glitched. Thank you so much for the awesome wishes. I am definitely loving it here. And I am so excited to start learning more about the platform. Every day I'm learning something very new, it seems. Being able to try out new features and all. It's just been such a pleasure. I love it. So yeah, like, a little over a week ago, I would have had zero interest in streaming anywhere else. Alright. One moment. Okie dokie. Just a second. I need to figure out what color chair this should be. There we go. The book pages, pretty nice. And the chair, I want to be kind of like a gold chair. And here we go. A little bit more gold. A different color than her crown. Seems pretty nice. Alrighty. Golden chair. Lots of cushiony, too. Very cushiony chair as well. Stalling talking about cushiony chairs. It's very fun. Okay. Oh, may you ask another question? Sure. Feel free. Oh, there's more viewers. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Hope you guys have fun. I'm drawing a little artwork asset to go along with a possible new form of stream that I want to be working with for storytelling. So I want to animate this one eventually, but today I might only get to the coloring. But yeah, feel free to ask a question. Yeah. Alright, one moment, here we go. The chair seems very fair. I still need to color in a little bit more. I forgot there's a purple down here that should be red like her coat. Okay, dear me, do not forget to color in things that I should have colored in long, long ago. Oh, do I prefer streaming on YouTube or Twitch? Oh, that's a very interesting question. I can say that my experience with both of them have been very different from each other. There is a lot of similarities and a lot of differences, and I can't really say whether I prefer one or the other. I still really enjoy both, and do still plan to be making content for both, and having different audiences, maybe merged audiences in a way. But I do feel like I have a lot of interaction with it. It may not even be YouTube itself. It may just be like how, like the specific community that I have there versus here may be slightly different. But I feel like I do get more, benefits in a way for the streaming, like cool things that can be done, like the channel points and stuff, and bits and stuff, like donation type things here. I'm not a monetized YouTube channel yet, so I wouldn't be able to really compare my donation experiences with streaming on YouTube when I can here, because I'm kind of monetized in a way here. I can say that they're different experiences to me, but I don't know if I can say whether I prefer one or the other, because they've both have many different memories. I've had very good success there, and very good success here at different times and rates. So I don't really know how to answer that question, but I hope you're all good with that answer, and it's good enough. I need to have the time here to be able to find what exactly has been very different between the two platforms for me and my experiences with them. But I don't at all plan to stop streaming on, or making content for one versus the other. Because I feel like it's important for me to also care in a way where, hey, YouTube has been such a huge dream of mine for so long, why would I stop now? I still really love being there. And it's very different from here, in my opinion, as well, but I do like it here in different ways, the same way as I like it there in different ways. So yeah, it's a very odd thing to describe. It's like hanging out with one friend versus another. That's how I could describe it. Like, both the friends are your friends, but they have different tastes and they have different hobbies, and they like doing different things together. So I would say it's like hanging out with two different friends that you really enjoy hanging out with, but they're different people. Understandable, I'm just fine with the answer. Alright, perfect. Hello, When Wolves Cry Out! Welcome to the stream! Good morning to you, too! Glad you can make it. Sorry, I didn't see the message right away. I have just become a Twitch affiliate yesterday, and I am so excited, and today I am ready to start drawing a new streaming asset for the corner of my future possible reading videos, because I do write stories, and I'm excited to read them out loud to you guys in the future. Oh, congrats! Thank you so much! Thank you! I can say I am very excited about it. It has been a pretty much multiple years long dream for me, and oh my goodness, that is such a dark color. What did I click? Okay, that's better. Sorry. I'm getting very confused with my artwork. It has been a dream for me to become a monetized channel somewhere for so many years, and I am just so blown away by how great it is here. I was just getting done saying that I love YouTube and Twitch together the same way that, like, you can hang out with two different friends. They're different to me, but I still love them both. And, you know, they're just a little bit different from each other, in my experiences. So I don't plan to stop making content for YouTube, and I don't plan to only make content for Twitch, but pretty much what it's about right now is my excitement of what it is in the present moment. What it is in the present moment is very fun and exciting, and I feel very accomplished. Oh, you have to go, Glitch? No problem! Have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much for stopping by and all the amazing support and compliments. Have an awesome rest of your day if you have to go. Have an amazing time, and thank you again. It was a pleasure to have you here. Alright, there we go. Oh, no. What did I do? No. I have to merge the layers. Uh-oh. I need to do that. Then I can do that. Sorry. Oh boy, that was messy. Here we go. Now this is what I need to do. I need to take this, and eventually I need to go through all the effort of animating it. Yes. I want her flipping the page, because if I'm going to be reading... Oh, you were saying goodbye to the purple and orange. My bad. Yes, goodbye, purple and orange lady. Yeah, so those colors get to say bye-bye for good now, because I have the picture, and her hair is shaded, so now her hair stands out from the background, which is the same color. Very nice. So I'm proud of that. I have the signature on the chair. She signed her own chair because she's just that egotistical. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, for any of you guys who are new watching here, I just want to go through a little bit of my artwork. This is my project that I'm working on today, which is that reading animation drawing thing. So I finally finished coloring it. But I did go through a couple of my different drawings. This is a red dragon that was breathing fire. More of a scarier, classic evil dragon, but most of my dragons are very cute. Such as... Where is it? Ivy the goddess. She's the goddess of warmth, hugs, and comfort in my world, and she's pretty much the teddy bear of all dragons. So I love this one. I loved drawing this. This was this year, but I still feel like it was a long time ago. I love the cotton candy colors of the blue and the pink, like, swirling together. She has lots of sparklies. She's kind of a galaxy-themed dragon as well. So I feel like this was really nice. So, say hi to Ivy, everyone. Alright. And next one, I just titled this Many Possibly Dragons. Because there are many of them, and they're possibly dragons. One of them looks more like a werewolf, but I'm still proud of it. This was a little challenge to myself to see how many dragons I can squish together in one picture. I failed at my initial idea of what it was going to look like because I thought it would be jam-packed, like corners and everything. But I just had that really colorful moment of the sunset in the background and the colors really just also needs to be there. Reminds me of a unicorn. Oh yeah, she does. Oh yeah. I can see that. I can see that very much. I should have a unicorn character. Thanks for saying that, because I've been meaning to have some different mythical creatures. Here is another character that I'm very proud of. His name is King Augustine. He is a old-as-time dragon king who rules the Farendale Kingdom. He's a stern, grumpy guy when you come into his castle. He's gotta look stern because all the other kingdoms who want to take over need to see that they shouldn't mess with him. But if you get on his good side, or if you're part of the kingdom, he's just the goofy, like, dad figure that just loves everyone and laughs about everything, and he has this little stray cat friend that he named Pepper, and they sit and watch, like, the campfire together. He's a sweet guy. Deep down. This is outlandish. He's a very different dragon. Everyone's scared of him. He's very tough. he looks a little bit mean, like he scowls a lot. Nobody really wants to approach him, and he oftentimes has an issue with bragging. He always, like, shows off all his muscles and, like, wants the best sword in town. But deep down, he's really a softie and wouldn't hurt a fly. Yes, so Outlandish was kind of, like, teddy bear looking as well. So he's thinking in the corner, like, would I like this terrible peasant food? Or would I like this gourmet, expensive, bag of gold, expensive kind of meal? So he's thinking about something. Prices of something, perhaps. Here's another one. Outlandish. Flaunting his muscles, looking at the best sword in town. Background's a little bit iffy, but the colors I do like. I do want to work harder on details in the back. This was a very odd picture because the line art was not very fully exaggerated in the way that I wanted them to be, but I'm still pretty proud of it. A gargoyle, very gargoyle-y. That's all I can say. And, where is it? Yeah, here's Miss Willow sitting with a little dragon. He's begging her for little treats. She probably has, like, cookies in her pocket or something, and he wants them. You know, the dragons in my world, very good smelling. Very good sense of smell. They could, like, one of my old stories that I wrote on my YouTube channel, my goodness, Miss Willow gets caught and trapped in the big cave, spoilers, by the way, big cave of an evil dragon, and it's dark and there's nothing in sight, and a dragon comes up to her and he's angry and growling, but then he smells that literally just in her pocket she has this little tiny raspberry cookie. Oh my gosh. If you knew, she's like me. She pretty much represents me. I will have, like, a tiny snack with me just for the fun of it. Just like, I used to joke around how I would have half of a saltine with me at all times. But no, it's true. She's got this tiny little raspberry cookie in her pocket. The dragon smells it. And she is able to distract the evil dragon from eating her by giving him the cookie. So then he's, like, pretty much tamed her best friend and goes and gets her some, like, pretty chalice or something to return the favor. She has a way with dragons, practically. Everyone else terrified of dragons. Dragon, another story. Tearing apart villages. Stealing gold from every person who walks by, every knight in shining armor, burning down all the villages. An ad break. Okay, I'll wait. One moment. Okay. Okie dokie. One moment. Okay. I'll show more artwork. Let me get another one ready. This one's good. There we go. 2021? Oh, that's old. 2021. Gee. Alright. Okie dokie. The pine trees, though. I was lazy. I cut them off, and you can see the straight line on it, but let's pretend that isn't there. Let's pretend I just drew out all these trees specifically. Yeah, alright. What in the world is happening? Okay, so he has a cute little beard. His nose, I feel like, needs to be emphasized more. Alright, yeah, so here, yes, ad break seems to be over. Hello, everyone, I'm back again. This is another drawing that I was very proud of. Let's pretend that the trees weren't copy-pasted from me getting lazy and only drawing one of them. Let's pretend that there isn't a straight line there, okay? But all in all, I tried lineless art, and it was okay. So what I was saying was another story. Miss Willow has a way with the dragons. Dragon burning all the villages, stealing all the gold. She's appointed by the king to go fix the problem. And she's literally just able to talk down the dragon from being a bad guy, and he flies away. But yeah, I just like the action and stuff, too. Oh yeah! This is Gareth. Oh my gosh, he's a troll. He's like an orc or troll kind of wolf, whatever you want to call it, kind of troll-like being. He's got these big, like, lightning bolt-shaped horns, and I loved this design. This was so much fun to make. He's got, like, golden gums. Oh, yes, hello, Gareth. He's pretty nice. I wanted him to be a good guy. He needs to be a good guy. So he has a cute little, like, freckly nose and pink nose. He has, like, this magical rock necklace with, like, everything's kind of lightning bolt related to him, his horns, and there's, like, lightning energy powers, like, magical stones on his necklace. Maybe they hold some power that, like, is from the lightning gods or something. This is really cool. He's got, okay, this is another story. This was a practice that I did originally to try and work with emotion. I wanted a dragon that looked very scared, but also, like, you know when an animal is scared but angry looking because they're terrified and they just want to protect themselves kind of look? I wanted this dragon to look terrified of her, trying to free him, like she's trying to do a good thing, but he doesn't understand that. I wanted to draw something that looked like he was just, like, the dragon is yelling out in, like, terror and trying to scare her away at the same time. You can see his eyeball, he's, like, looking down super sharply at her. But she's literally just trying to climb up and release him from the muzzle, because, or the reins, or whatever you call them, some other, like, hunters or something, or people who were wanting to, like, kill the dragon, like, trapped him in the forest. And this ended up being another one of my favorite stories. Very fun, very fun. Don't worry, it doesn't end badly. It looks a little bit scary, like, oh no, is the dragon gonna eat her? Don't worry, it doesn't eat her. That was one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, comic strip. I need to zoom out a little bit so that it doesn't cut out the picture. Okay, so this is King Augustine, obsessed with his bagels, and yeah, so he eats up all the bagels. And as he's eating the last one, the kitchen staff is like, we are out of bagels. And she's like trembling in fear. So he's eating the bagel. He's like, as king, I have many, and I mean many duties. Sometimes I get news. He unfolds the paper. We are out of bagels. I don't want to hear. He's just like on his knees yelling, no! He's just so mad. He doesn't want to be out of bagels, but it's his own fault. Cute little comic strip. Did not ever think I would get into that kind of thing, but I love it. Do you guys think I should do little streams where I do funny comic strips? I could totally do that. That would be totally fun. I love it. This is my attempt at pixel art. Yeah, so usually I tell people, oh my gosh, my pixel art's really bad. This was scaled down, so this isn't even, can I find the original? This was scaled down, so, oh my gosh, it's a little bit blurry. I'm trying to find the one where it actually looks pixely. Oh man, but I was trying to do a scene with pixels. I like the more, you can still see that it's pixely, but it's not blurry pixely. I want very much detail as well. So like 16 by 16 textures. I've done like Minecraft texture packs. This is some of my Minecraft texture pack work if I were to find it. Maybe sometime I can look at that. I have a whole thing. I don't really want to go through all my directories and find stuff, so maybe next time. Who knows? But I do like more detailed texture packs where it's not really pixely. This one. Okay. If you guys like werewolves, I've got an evil character. His name's Talonsworth, and he's a shapeshifter. He's also a hunter of mythical beings, and after the king and all creatures in Therendale practically, even though he's a mythical creature himself, you know, he'd be super mad if he was told that. But he shapeshifts into this, like, wolf creature who's really big and terrifying, and so he's pretty much kind of like, what do you call it, like, he's kind of like a werewolf slash grim slash just creepy bat creature. I don't know what to call him. You can call him Talonsworth. This is his human form. Well, not human, but more or less. More or less. I took so much effort into this piece. It's unbelievable. He's got, like, all the earrings. He's got, like, King Augustine-looking glasses. He's got a ring, like, on his fangs and big, like, horns, furry wing talon things. And he's even, like, gotta show off that he's a bad, dangerous guy by having all his, like, special evil magic, arrows, like, right there where people can see that. So he's a very bad guy. Do not want to mess with him. He's pretty much the villain of Farendale at this moment, but I still want to write him into the stories. But he's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. And I couldn't figure out what color his vest or shirt should be. That was very difficult. Okay, so this was a thumbnail for a video, so obviously I didn't put that much effort into it. So, because that wasn't the main video itself, so people would only see it for like a second. I needed it to look good zoomed out, you know? So of course I want to put more effort. This was like a dragon skeleton. Really don't have that much experience drawing bones. But this was kind of a more spooky thing. Yeah, spoopy dragon. Yeah, this is a spoopy picture. If you don't think I draw a lot of spoopy things, this was a stretch. If you want to see more spoopy things. Oh yeah, I have a Halloween thing. I have a whole Halloween story. Oh man, the background with the trees and moon. Yeah, so this is Samuel the cat. He's a bard and he plays his music on the streets. Very nice guy, but he wanted to trick Miss Willow and her husband Lavisa one day. It was like kind of like Halloween-y time, and everyone was scared of this like creature that was out, and it was, you know, I won't give spoilers this episode, but it's a pretty good story. I'm pretty sure I have it on my channel still. Hopefully, I think it might still be there. But it was a very nice, more spooky story. Very, very scary. Even though the quality of this picture could have been better, I could have put more effort into it, it's still one of my favorites. This is Solstice. She is a mother dragon trying to protect her young, and it is cold, and she is trying to feed them, and they have like a misunderstanding, Miss Willow and Solstice. And because they both need, like, this one item, but they need to understand both of them need it, so they try and compromise in a way. But I love the face of this dragon. So gorgeous. Oh my gosh. The cheek fur, like, going down into the... I love it. I need to draw Solstice again. She's, like, one of my favorite drawn characters. Oh my gosh. Like, the giganticness of this dragon. I wanted to really show that off. Miss Willow's eye is literally only the size of this dragon's nostril. But I do have a bigger dragon. You want to see a big dragon? Probably my biggest dragon. Oh yeah, by the way, interruption. This was a picture that I tried to make a story out of based off of a dragon dream that I had. And I was trying to do an artist practice, something nerdy like that, and try and recreate what a dream looked like in my artwork, and this is the closest I've ever gotten to replicating the feeling of a dream. Like, you know how difficult that is? Like, it's never, like, straightforward in that. But this is my biggest dragon. I'll show you him. His name's Paranoid, and he's the dragon god of all things ill thought, fear, worry, spiraling, terrifying stuff. So this is Paranoid. He's a giant dragon that bases, like, he represents fear and worry and stuff. Like, paranoia, everything bad, like, negative kind of, like, worries and stuff, like, oh, I'm nervous, everything like that. He bases off of that, kind of. So you can see that the person below him is just kind of, like, angry, and they've got their hands on their hips. And it's not really the dragon attacking them, it's more of the dragon is shadowing them as, like, their negative emotions in a way. So the dragon's kind of like their shadow. It's kind of reflected off of them. So that person's not really walking scared of him, just kind of, like, sitting there angry, and the dragon above them sitting there angry too. So that's him. I have another picture of him. This one is a much more scary representation of him. Again, this person looks terrified of him, dropping the shield and everything, because, oh my gosh, this creature is so big, the fear is so great, how can one face up against this monster kind of thing? So I have that kind of, shocked, stand back, kind of position for the person, and I have him kind of, grasping like this, I'm gonna catch you like a little firefly kind of look. Stop that. Stop. Drawing tablet, what do you... I accidentally bumped a button on it and now I don't know what it did. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. So that's him. He's my scary dragon. He's my scary dragon. Of all the cute dragons that I have, this one makes up for all the cuteness, and he's pretty much my worst dragon. Alright. He still looks adorable, though? Just a big, giant teddy? Seriously? Adorable, not scary? Oh, are you serious? Oh, you think he's cute? Well, that makes one of us. Well, at least we got some cool opinions here. I guess if he was just like an angry guy, I could see him being kind of cute. If he was just, when he's hungry or grumpy or hangry, he could just be like this terrifying, fiery beast. But then if you give him a cookie, he'll be like, I could totally see that. Oh my gosh, you'd have him as a pet? I mean, if I could tame him, and I could be like, alright, well, you can't fit in the house, obviously. So, you'd have to build him such a big barn, or have such a big barn built in order to hold this dragon. He's literally, like, mountain size. I don't know where you would keep him. Oh, man. Who knows? Well, gee, I don't even know if he has wings. I don't even know if he can fly. Alright. Let me see. Ad break, will I find something else? Oh, it's a goofy monster. Oh, I have a goofy monster. Alright, I have the dragon with pizza. Pizza dragon or goofy monster? Goofy monster, it's gonna be. Okay, when the ad break's done, you guys will probably see crazy purple monster. Alright, just a little bit longer. Let's see. Do I have a Skittle or something? Oh, I have this. Where's the Skittles, though? I have a whole bag of candy. There's one! I love candy. I need a little candy break as a reward for me streaming so much. Little candy reward for me streaming. Alright. Wait, that was lemon. Where's the strawberry one? Sorry. Okay, ad break is over. Snack break for me is over. One more. Okay. Silly monster. He's really silly. He's got a little snake tongue. He goes like that. Little spikes. Many ears. Like 8 ears. He's got 8 ears. And he's just a goofball. He might look a little bit creepy, but he's a goofball. I love this guy. I need to figure out what his name is going to be for my stories, because I want to add him in. Okay. I was debating whether showing the silly monster or the pizza dragon. This is Gouda. He loves pizza and cheese. And the story behind this was Miss Willow had a ton of pizza and she had one slice left, and he came up to her and he's like, you know, I started doing this. After I made this drawing, I started doing this a lot when I want something. So, he's just like, Miss Willow, I really, and she's just like, here, have it. And he's just so happy, so he's like, thanks. He just has all the pizza, and he loves the pizza, and this is like my best pizza drawing. Oh, I have another pizza drawing. There was that one, and then there's my, Velociraptor character, who's also a pizza maker. He loves making pizza. And this is him. He's got, like, a huge pizza on a tray with mushrooms, onions, peppers, olives, cheese sauce, like homemade sauce. In the story, it describes that he's mixing the tomatoes and whatever, and there were still seeds left in it because, it's medieval. Who knows? What would you expect a medieval pizza to have such industrialized sauce that there's no seeds? I mean, not what I would imagine. But this is a velociraptor. He's cute. He's cute. He's a nice guy. Oh. So yeah. Alright, well, that is that. I showed off so many artworks, this is going to take me like a half hour to close out of all of them. Just kidding. But anyways, I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream and having fun. I had so much fun. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Feel free to catch the next stream. I'm trying to do them like once a day, maybe twice a day. With work now, maybe I'll be a little bit less, but who knows? You'll see when I'm live. There's a notification bell, I believe. So, have fun! Bye, everybody!